Hey guys, welcome back to the other side of the coin. So many things to talk about in today's video. One of the biggest topic that's going around at the moment is the whole euphoria, the excitement around Kai Havertz. Now, over the last 24 to 48 hours, every fan out there, every Chelsea fan out there could only talk about Kai Havertz, and rightly so. There's been a lot of talks that's been happening from very top journalists out there who are saying that Chelsea are extremely interested about this particular player. And this is interesting because today I want to focus on obviously this particular matter, and I want to also talk about Roman Abramovich's ambition and the 3-year plan that's been sort of talked about in recently from other journalists as well, which is quite public now in amongst all the fans out there. So I want to talk about this, and I also want to finish it off by talking about the whole issue around fans getting worried that with all these superstars, world-class players that are coming into Chelsea, that they're starting to feel that youth are going to get sort of disregarded again, and we're going to forget about it. And I don't think that's the case at all. So let's work from the top here. I want to talk about Roman Abramovich's, the ambition seems to have sort of kicked back in again. We haven't seen this level of ambition for a little while. Even when, Conte won his, in his first season, we didn't go out and buy a whole heap of players. It was probably the last time when we bought this level of quality players was back when Mourinho was here for the second time with Diego Costa and Cesc Fabregas and so on and so forth. So it's great to see that we've already locked in Ziyech. We're very close to having Warner. Look, it's done. All the sources out there saying that it's pretty much done. It's just waiting on official announcement. So already before the window has opened up, we've got 2 players that are locked in. And now we are also getting rumoured with Kai Havertz. So this ambition from Roman Abramovich is so great to see as a fan. And you can just tell that this man, this owner, I've never seen an owner like this, to be honest. I've never seen an owner that has so much passion for a football club and is continuously just, injecting money into the club. Mind you, he's put in a lot of money in Chelsea already. And the club owes him. There's a lot of debt that the club owes this particular man. It's not by any means that he's in surplus. He's in massive deficit by injecting so much money into the club. So the club actually owes him a lot of money. Yes, of course, one day eventually when that day comes and if he sells, he's going to recoup all that. But nonetheless, it does take a very passionate owner to continuously have such ambition. And he started off way back in early 2000s, and it's so great to see 20 years down the track that he's still keen to take Chelsea back into the elite status that it deserves to be in. Over the last probably 5 to 6 seasons, yes, we've won championships here and there, but we've sort of drifted away, and it looks like he really wants to bring us back. And now this sort of leads me towards the whole notion about the 3-year plan that's been talked about a lot. As soon as Warner was brought in, there was a particular podcast with a couple of really big journalists out there, one of them being Ornstein and I think Chapman podcast, where they've mentioned with Raphael Ornstein, I think that's his name, they've mentioned that Chelsea has a 3-year plan, and the plan goes something like this. First year, it's all about stabilizing the team, which I feel is this season. Frank has had a immense job to do in regards to the transfer ban and the players such as Hazard that we've lost along the way. He's had an immense job to stabilize the team. And he's done a very good job. We're still 4th in the table. The season's kicking. We'll restart very soon. And I'm so confident that we will be able to still be in the top 4. And all the youth players that Frank's had to sort of introduce in the team, and he's done a fantastic job in regards to man managing them as well. So this season has all been about stabilize, and I can see that. Year two, the whole, in regards to the plan, year two talks about, challenging for honours. And I can already see that plan in motion with the likes of Ziyech and Warner already locked in. And now we're getting, talked about Kai Havertz. And we are looking to get Ben Chilwell as well. If he doesn't come through, it'll probably be most likely be, Tagliafico. Either way, a left back is coming. And this is once again, staying true with that plan of, year two, challenging for honours. And I can see that that's taking in shape. And then year three, winning it. So with all the youth players and the current players that we already have, and then we're adding all these great world-class qualities, I can definitely see by the time year three comes along, which will be the season of 21-22, if everything sort of goes in place in terms of, next season we're progressing again. Yes, defensively we have to improve, and I've got no doubt that Frank will defensively improve. And looking at all of these factors together, I've absolutely got no doubt that by the time season 21-22 comes along, that we should be winning titles. So that's a bit about, Roman's ambition, and it's tying in with the plan, the 3-year plan. And with all the personnel that we have in our club at the moment, with Frank, Jody Morris, and all the other backroom staff, and Peter Cech as well, who's a, very, very key component in this whole setup at the moment. It definitely looks like that plan is in motion, and we're finally, getting to see exactly. As a fan as well, we've never been privy to see what plans are out there from the club. This is the first time that it's public, and it's great to see that, and we can see that this is happening. So now this sort of moves into the whole Kai Havertz debate. A lot of people are talking about that. Oh, do we really need him? Is this realistic? Look, I think we do need him. If we want to go out there and challenge for titles, challenging for honours next season and then winning them, we definitely do need someone like Kai Havertz. And a lot of people thinking that, is this realistic? Can it happen? I'll give you some perfect, examples and reasons why I believe this may happen. Look, it obviously may not happen, but I'll tell you why this could seriously happen. If you look at all the clubs that's around us at the moment, you look at the likes of Man City, who've got, the UCL ban to contend with. Then you've got, already I don't know how attractive it is for a player knowing that they've got that UCL ban imposed on them. So I'm not really sure how much firepower they're going to have this in the upcoming transfer window. A lot of the players are actually looking to go out. So that's one thing. Liverpool, their owners have actually come out and actually said, pretty much said to Klopp that forget about any budget for this upcoming summer transfer window because of the COVID situation. So you've just got to do what you can with the current squad. Then you've got the likes of Man United, who've got the conundrum of Pogba. They've got to sell Pogba in order to basically buy, more new players. Yes, they are after Jadon Sancho, but they've got to offload Pogba. So they've got a caveat there. Their owners are not going out and, just splashing money. They want to make sure that they offload some of the players before they can bring in some new players. And then you've got the likes of Arsenal and Tottenham Hotspurs. They've been pretty much told that they've got to work with free transfers in this summer window. So all of these teams are actually in a lot of struggle, and Roman sees an opportunity at this moment that he can go in and sweep all these players up, world-class players, for a decent price. Warner is touted to be about 53 million. Ziyech was about 39 million. And Kai Havertz now getting reported around 75 million. Now, with all the, sales that we've had in recent times with Hazard and Morata, so we've got to consider those money to come in as well. We haven't spent anything over the last 2 transfer windows, so that's a lot of money saved there. Yes, we've had losses in previous financial years, but as I said, Roman's ambitious again, and he's looking to inject more money into the project. So So that's one thing in regards to why I think it's realistic, because all our rivals actually don't have the money. The one, probably the biggest rival out there is Real Madrid. Yes, there has been rumours that Kai Havertz could possibly go there, and this could probably happen. And for me, I think it's between us and Real Madrid, to be honest. I don't think any other Premier League teams have, the firepower at the moment in this financial crisis during COVID to do something like that. So that's one thing. Second thing is the link of Michael Ballack with Leverkusen. Michael Ballack is a Leverkusen legend. He's had a fantastic time there at his young age over there, and he's playing a big part with all these Bundesliga players. So I've got no doubt that someone like Michael Ballack will be behind the ears of Kai Havertz and letting him know that what a fantastic club and institution Chelsea is. And he'll play a big part, knowing Bayer Leverkusen very well. So that's another factor. And the whole factor about Frank and with all these new players that are coming in, Warner, Ziyech, all the youth players, Kai Havertz being young as well. This project just looks so fantastic at the moment in Chelsea, with a really, really good manager like Frank, who plays attacking football, believes in an attacking philosophy. And I'm so sure that'll be so attractive for someone like Kai. And in regards to money and the lifestyle in London, that's not going to be a problem at all. So all up, it looks like a package that is perfectly set for Kai Havertz. And as I said, lots of top journalists in Germany, in England, are stating that Chelsea is very, very interested in this particular player. So I think this is quite realistic. And as I said, I think this is a player that we need. If we're going to compete in all the competitions out there and really, really push for, titles, left, right, and center, then we definitely need as much as quality depth as possible. So that's that thing about Kai Havertz. I truly believe that this can actually happen. It's a massive possibility. And in the last part of this video that I want to talk about is lots of fans out there are saying, oh, what's going to happen to the youth players now? Oh, it seems like we're moving away from the youth players. We don't believe in them anymore. We believed in them for one season, now we're moving it. That's not the case at all. You look at the youth players that we have right now: Tammy, Mount, Reece, Tomori, Billy Gilmore. These are the youth players that's in the setup at the moment. I don't see them leaving one bit. They're going to be a very, very main component of this team. And this is what I'm really, really enjoying at the moment, that our youth academy is used as a backbone for this particular team, and then surrounding them with world-class talents. So the likes of Ziyech, Warner, hopefully Kai Havertz as well, and all the other current players that we already have. So definitely these youth players will still stay, and, I don't see any of them going. Tammy's still going to be our striker. Mason Mount's still going to be buzzing in midfield. Yes, he's going to have competition, but he's still going to be buzzing. Reece James, unmatched in the right back area. He's going to continue doing well there. Billy Gilmore is going to get more minutes next season. Tomori will probably be one of the more prominent centre backs in the years to come. So by no means, I don't think that Chelsea will forget the youth. In recent times, we've also seen Tina Angerin getting a new contract. So, it just shows that we still believe in the youth, and we have to, because they are the cornerstone of this club. And as I said, we're just going to, surround them with world-class qualities around them. And that brings the perfect balance in this particular team. You've got the mixture of youth players coming from the academy, and then you bring in the world-class players to create an elite team that can compete for years and years and years. So yeah, guys, let me know what your thoughts are on all of these topics. Comment below in the comment section. Let's have a healthy discussion. If you've enjoyed this video, hit the like button, hit the bell notification to keep in touch with all my content. And if you're here for the first time, subscribe. Please subscribe. Hit the button. Don't be shy. And yeah, until next time, see ya. Episode here on the other side of the coin.